Hello, hello everyone. Happy October. Happy Tuesday. How are you all doing? Say hey when you hop on. If you see that red live box at the top left corner of your screen, you're catching me live. If you're catching the replay, thanks so much for stopping. I appreciate you. Say hello, hello, hello. All right, let's get going here. Let's see who's live. All right, we're live on. We are live on Twitch and YouTube and Facebook and Instagram. Wow, 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 wow. Let's see if I see me. Drop buttons. We're gonna play with our October Club Couture. Oh, I couldn't wait. I could not wait to play with this guy. All right, I am waiting for my live to pop up here. Sprinkled out to some groups. Say hello. Nothing but a country girl. Hello. Thanks for stopping in. We're gonna get going here in a second. It's Monday, Tuesday. What day is today? Tuesday? I know it's October 1st, you guys. Oh, we are on wedding week countdown, guys. We are down to 4 days. 4 days. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. Can't stand it. Okay. Oh, let's sprinkle it one more place here. If you guys have any fun groups that you know of that you don't really see Chalk Couture being demoed in, go ahead and give us a sprinkle. Let's spread the love. Okay, we're gonna see who's with us on Facebook. Alrighty, guys, turn that off, turn that off. Okay. Remember a couple nights ago, Sunday, we did some resin pouring. So here are those projects. And we'll work on, well, do we want to work on, let's work on those at the end. But here is our board and base. The base came out pretty cool when I sprinkled in the chalk paste. We kind of just did squigglies. This is the board. I do have a little, I don't know, a little mark. And I think that's on me because I think when I put that parchment paper down, I was trying to cover it. Remember they say to cover it so you don't get all kinds of dust particles. I think it like stuck to it. And then when I picked it up, it didn't re-level itself. So I think that one's on me. But for the most part, it's cute. I like it. We're going to try to chalk on it. And then you just put that together. You put, trying to figure out how it goes in there. You just put it in there and it holds it. Just like our regular board and base. How fun is that? So we'll chalk on that. I'm going to do this cute little pumpkin guy there. we'll do that. And then, oops, take that out of there, right? And then, so here's the form. It's still usable many, many times. Then we had the little trinket tray, but we didn't pour all of it in, right? We had to leave a little bit of room so that we can paste on it, and then we're going to add one more layer of resin and let it sit. So guys, this sat almost 48 hours. I checked it last night and it was still kind of pliable. You could still kind of bend it. So I let it set one more full day, and now it's hard. So you can do this. You can take it out if you want to look. But that's the tray. It's clear tray right now. You can mix color in it. So if you wanted to make it a colored tray, you could do that. But it's, you know, it's hard. I can't really bend it. So that's good. You have to, in my experience, let it sit for 2 days. Okay. All right, let's put this, and you can feel like a little lip because we didn't fill it all the way. All right, let's put that guy back in there because we're gonna have to put the rest of our resin in there. So pop it back in there. And then I did see a video this morning from Chalk, how they took 2 of their, our little, I can't remember what they call them. It was the bases for our little minis. And they put 2 of those on the side, and then they laid something on top so that it wouldn't touch the resin, which I wish I had seen 2 days ago, but they just posted it today. So I'll end up posting that too so you guys can see how to protect it. Okay. So I'm going to make sure this is all the way in. So I'm going to kind of pull up on it. Make sure it's tucked in there. Okay. This is our fall, part of one of our fall transfers. So I'm trying to see what looks like the straight edge and what looks like a cut edge. Boy, it looks pretty good. That looks like a cut edge. That's a cut edge. So this must have been the corner. I just like to make sure I know which way was the upright way. This was the fall patterns. All right, so I'm just gonna write that. We're just gonna take this right off. You do not wax, okay? You can fuzz your transfer. I'm not going to do anything. We're going to just go ahead and put it right on. And let's see, does it fit this way? It doesn't, it does fit this way, but I'm going to do it this way to make sure. All right, so we're going to start in the middle and we're going to rub down. You don't want any wrinkles, so make sure you get rid of all those air pockets. Okay. It's rubbed in there real good, nice and flat. Okay. And I think there is a hair there, so let's get that up. You definitely don't want a hair going through your design, so make sure you get that out of the way. There we go, nice and flat. Now I have to decide what color I want. I'm just gonna do, I think I'm gonna do black. Good old fashioned black. So let me get that out, okay? Black velvet. Get a squeegee. All right, so you don't want to do the lip, the ridge here, because that's part of the mold. So we want to just do inside, okay? Let's grab some paste. I'm just going to kind of smear that. I'm going to try to just stay on the edge there. If you do get it on our mold, it's washable, so don't worry. It'll wash right off. All right, so I'm going to go all the way around. Turn it around. Let's make sure we get this other side here. Say hi. Joanne's Farmhouse-ish DIY. Hello, GM438. Hello. All right. So this is the resin project that we're finishing from Sunday night, because you have to let it dry for 48 hours. They say 24 to 48. Maybe it depends on the humidity or dryness in your house, or wherever you're doing it. Okay. Get a wipe. Tomorrow starts, I wouldn't say activities for the wedding, but we're starting to have guests roll in. The wedding is Saturday. Hi, Wendy K. How are you? And then we're going to remove this. It's kind of, I need something to hold that down. We're going to use our, oh boy, I just don't want it to slip on me as I'm trying to pull. There we go. How fun is that? Okay. There's that. I'm going to get this out of the way for the moment until we get to that. How fun is that? All right, now we need to dry it. So let's get this dry. Then we're going to put that final layer of resin on there. Okay. I wouldn't recommend ink, only because you can't heat set it or anything like that. So why bother, right? You know, if you get it on there, you can scratch that right off. It'll come right off. And you want it dry because you're going to pour a wet resin on top of it, so you don't want it to run or reactivate on you. Okay, I do see a couple little spots I want to fix. So I'm going to put my this is our our detail tool. I'm going to kind of just come in here, fix that dot, get a little more. I think this dot. This also had part of my parchment paper stick to it, so that's why I'm trying to just fix it up a little bit. So that was definitely my fault. Sometimes the resin, when you put a layer of resin, it will make it clear again. So we'll see if that's the case. Just kind of filling in wherever I see if it pulled up on anything. Then if I have any mistakes, I'm also going to scrape those away. Okay, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All right. Now, let's get those couple little spots dry, and then we're gonna mix up our resin. Remember, we left a little bit, hopefully it's enough, of our resin so that we could add this thin, thin, thin layer. This bottle, so we had a little bit left in each bottle. I don't know if you can tell. Hold it up this way. So you have a hardener and the resin. You need both, okay? So I'm just gonna tip this upside down, let that drain. Let's see, I think I have my popsicle sticks. I think I put them away. We're gonna let this drain. So this one, let's see, I'm gonna let that drain. Let me look for my sticks here, because you have to mix the two fluids together to make the resin. You just need one stick. I love playing with resin. I have other resin products that I've played with. And it's fun, you guys. You can make all kinds of fun stuff. All right, we're gonna hold that upside down while we pour this one out. Hi Pam, how are ya? We're trying to get all of that resin out. The hardener, you want equal parts. The hardener is a lot thicker than the resin. Did I get it all? And then you want to just discard your jars, bottles. Okay, put those to the side. All right, so now we have the two parts, and we're just gonna stir, stir, stir. They actually do have out there in the craft world, they have stirrers that you can get specifically for resin. They say to stir 2 to 3 minutes. And this will be, I think, the perfect amount. Maybe even too much, but if you don't use it, then you'll have to toss it because it will harden. And working time before it really starts to harden is you have about 40 to 45 minutes before it starts to harden on you. It's dinner time, isn't it? I have a little bit of a sour stomach tonight, so I really don't have an appetite. I'll probably eat something though, eventually. Maybe just some rice. The brat diet, bananas, rice, applesauce, toast. Did you guys know that? Anytime our kids were ever sick when they were young, doctors would like, put them on a bland diet, the brat diet. All right, get in there. You just want to make sure you really mix this well, get it off the edges. Okay. And there will be bubbles, so we'll have to take care of those bubbles. But all you do is, I'm going to start on one side and kind of pour. Try not to drip. You can take your stick and lightly guide it. I was kind of hoping just a little bit would go a long way. But I think we're gonna have to. I didn't put my gloves on and I feel sticky, so make sure you guys are wearing gloves. I'm trying to save a little bit for my other project, so I'm kind of hoping I can save it. Let's try to push this to the end a little bit. Remember, we don't want to rub down on it too hard because we don't want to disturb the chalk. Okay. I'm just going to kind of push this to the side. Let's see if I can see better with the glasses here. It does freely flow, so we're almost covered here. Taking it right up to that edge. Sure, I got it all covered. Not pressing down hard, guys, because I do not want to touch that chalk paste that we just did. Okay. Oh my goodness, Mobley. Sorry about that. No bark, Mobs. Okay. All right, I think it's covered. So what I'm gonna do is remove this and put that somewhere to dry. So I'll be right back. I don't really see a whole lot of bubbles, so I'm gonna let that go. Hello, Charbill 70 and Creations Galore. Hello. All right, so we're gonna let that one sit again for 48 hours, so we won't see that one again till Thursday. Thursday's a crazy day, you guys. Thursday is rehearsal, but not till later in the afternoon. So I should be able to come on early and check it out with you and see how it turned out. If not, I'll post pictures, but forgive me if I don't show up because it's gonna get crazy. Crazy, crazy. Okay, let's bring our next project up. This was our resin board and base. And remember when it was like this in the tray, in the mold, we were just kind of playing with, we did vanilla, we did black velvet, and we did the gold nominee. And we just kind of mixed it in a little bit. And so that's what it looks like when you turn the mold back over. Isn't that cool? And then it fits in here like this, or if you do, you know, an upright. So again, you see there's like a little bit of where it's stuck. It pulled up on my parchment paper, so that was my fault. That's not supposed to happen. I don't think I can get rid of that, but I'm hoping I can maybe put it back in the mold and then pour over it. So we'll see. See if we can make it, I have a little bit left. We'll see if we can make it disappear. Okay. So I thought we'd make this cute little pumpkin. This is the Fall Harvest Transfer. And I will not be cutting this one apart, so we'll keep it the way it is, Fall Harvest. These are also interchangeable with one of our other Fall Harvest type transfers, so that's kind of fun. So we're going to do that pumpkin guy. You could cut this apart if you wanted to, but I have not. All right, let's take it completely off. Let's grab a fuzzing cloth. Let's give it a fuzz or two. Because we're working with a resin base, it's going to be kind of like working on glass. You definitely want to fuzz. I didn't fuzz the other one, and it did kind of pull on me, so I want to make sure I'm not pulling too hard. Okay, just a couple. Now, same thing that applies with our other board and bases. You're going to lose a little bit of that bottom. So if we stick it in there, let's see, you lose about almost a ½ inch, almost. All right, so you want to take that into when you're deciding where you want to place that. So I'll just put that there. Let's see. And I kind of wish it didn't slant that way. I wish it slanted so that you could see the base and it slanted backwards. But first time doing it, so I wasn't sure how it was gonna work. Okay, so I'm gonna put it back in the base. Trying to think how I'm gonna do this. Okay. It's hard to not see it. It's clear, so let's try this. See if that helps us. Okay. Let's see, let's do it like right there. But I want to make sure it's centered, so we're going to move it over a little bit more. All right, we're going to place that down, see how that looks. That might be a little high, but you know what? We can put like a little ribbon across it or something. Or I can reposition it. Let's see what I want to do. Let's do, see how it is? It's very sticky still, even though I fuzzed it a couple times. All right, let's take this out. I am going to take it to the bottom, I think. Okay. Got it on the bottom, and then we're just going to press it as we move it up. There we go. Could put it on the backer sheet if that helps, and I am getting sticky. I must keep hitting that glass because my fingers are sticky. Okay. I want this to lay nice and flat. Bring this part up. All right. Now, wherever it's white, that's the color of the pumpkin. So I am going to do let's see here. That's cozy. This was shimmer pumpkin. Those kind of look good together. So what I'm going to do is do the rust on one color, and then we're going to flip it and just color in with the shimmer pumpkin. So maybe we'll do the shimmer pumpkin and then paint with the cozy on the back side. It'll be easier to paint with the cozy than it will the shimmer pumpkin, because that's a shimmer and it's going to be a little more difficult. Okay, and then we also need something for the stem. Let's do shimmer forest for the stem. Okay, let's just start spreading it on. So same concept, guys. Nothing changes with how you do it, just because it's on the resin. All right, we're gonna chalk it on. Get it really close to that stem. Same thing, I'm going to give it a little turn here. Perfect. Get that excess off. Okay, put excess back in your jar. Then we're going to get our shimmer forest, so we can put a little bit in the stem. I'm going to get that black off, just like using a wipe. No biggie. Hello, Teresa and Victoria. How are you? Appreciate you hopping on tonight. Hopefully everyone ate dinner already. I have not. Just gonna fill this in. Okay. Again, wipe it off. Okay. This is gonna look pretty cool. All right, let's get this off. It's pretty sticky because it's resin. And there's our pumpkin. Okay, let's get it dry. It's just like our acrylic sheets as well. You can do it on both sides. And I am not going to do another layer of resin, because then that would definitely seal what's on here, because this is washable as well, so you can wash this right off with water when you're done with it. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to get a paper towel, and I'm going to flip it on that. All right, and so then we're going to paint the pumpkin from the opposite side, and we're going to use Cozy. Look at that, warm brownish orange. I think that'll be perfect. Let's see. Let's try a paintbrush. And if not, we'll go to a foam brush if this doesn't work. Okay, we're just gonna kinda, so I'm painting on the opposite side, and I'm just staying within that outline of that pumpkin. We may have to do more solid of a color. Sometimes painting with, yeah, that's not gonna really, it doesn't really want to paint very well. Shimmers and the like the chromes and that, they don't like to paint very well. We're gonna try. We're gonna see what it looks like. Right now it's a very thin layer. But I think maybe once this layer dries, then we can add another. So first we'll get somewhat of a color down. And then we'll put another layer on and see what happens. Otherwise, I would just say stick with the flat colors, the matte. Don't use our metallics or the shimmers. Because you can see it just clumps. It doesn't really do anything, but I think adding this layer will help with the second layer. And I'm kind of going with the flow of the pumpkin. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see that. Can you see that? So we're coloring it in on the back side. Let's get this dry. Or you could have done white. White would have been good. I think I missed a spot. I missed right up here. See, now that the cozy really wants to stick. All right, let's just get that dry first. Then we'll try another layer and see what happens. Hello, Miss Mary, how are you? We're painting on our resin project. We're trying to see if we can get this cozy to stick, and it looks like we needed a regular layer first, and we had to dry it. Now we're putting it on super duper thick. There we go. That helped for sure. If I go outside the lines a little bit, I can scrape it off. So I'm trying to stay within the shape of the pumpkin, but I can see I'm going a little out of it. But we can fix that. Trying to fill in that spot. Now my brush wants to pull it up. Almost done. Trying to fill in up top here. Okay, I think I've got it all covered. Let's get the excess put back in our jar. Oh, we need to talk about October specials too. All right, let's dry this before we turn it over. So October 1st starts a whole new month. It's TRANSFERPALOOZA from October 1st through the 14th. If you buy 3 transfers, you will get your 4th one free. So what you do is you end up putting 4 in your carts, and then the lesser value transfer will be free. If you put in like 4 C-size, then one of them is free. And that multiplies. So you would put 8 in and you'd get 2 free. Okay. What we're going to do next, the October Club Couture transfer, the Gumdrop buttons, that is now available. So cute. Okay, let's see what this looks like. Dun, dun, dun. Ooh, look at that. Oh my goodness. I love it. That turned out really good. What do you guys think? I love it. So I see that I kind of went outside of that, but it's okay. We can just come over here and where did I go? Went a little crazy over here, so we could just scrape some of that off. On the bottom here. Scrape it off with my nail. There we go. Oops, stuck my finger in it. Look how cute. What do you guys think? Oh, I love it. Okay. So then, this is the upside down part. That's the base. So remember, you can put colorings in our paste or in the resin to color it. Which is, I was just playing. This was all experimental. Now that I know and have a feel for it and know what I'm doing, now I would have different ways of doing things. How cute is that? Thank you, Mary. I love it. It's cute for a little pumpkin. I like the back. I like the fact that we did that back so that you could get, you could see it. Try not to get that glare on it. Try to get it closer so you could see the shimmer pumpkin is on top, and then on the back side is Cozy, last month's color of the month. Yay. Okay. Let's put that aside. We'll let that dry overnight. All right, let's go ahead. Oops, overshot. Let's clean up a little bit. What movie is the line "not the gumdrop buttons" from? Answer in the comments. What movie is "not the gumdrop buttons" in? Let's see how many of you know that. Not the gumdrop buttons. That's the name of the transfer and the club that we will be doing today. Am I going to use black? I don't know. Does anybody know All right. These are dirty. We're gonna put these aside. Let's bring up our club. So when you subscribe to the club, it gets delivered to your mailbox every month around the same time, unless there's some shipping issue. It's $22 a month, something like that. They've recently changed it, so I have to verify that. Anyway, free shipping. And if you're a first-time subscriber, then they will give you a free mini squeegee so that you can pull your project out of the envelope and start right away. Okay? Let's look and see what you get. You get a B-size transfer. Isn't that adorable? You will get 3 nicely paired colors of chalk paste singles. So for this month, you'll get Bark, Peachy Keen, and Camel. I think those are great colors for the gingerbread too. And then this, yep, you're right, Mary. This month's surface, because sometime, like last month, it was the apron. And we've had acrylic pieces, and we've had chockable shapes. This is a chubby, and it's the gingerbread man. Isn't he so cute? He's so cute. I just love him. You guys, if you don't know me, I will tell you that gingerbread men are my favorite Christmas decoration. I have probably enough ornaments to do 2 Christmas trees, 2 smaller Christmas trees. And I just love them. I do not like to make gingerbread, cookies. I do not like to make, ornament, like I don't do gingerbread ornaments. But I just love the pre-made cutesy ornaments. I just love them. So here's what all comes here in this kit, along with your chubby. So he stands on his own. He's about a little teeny bit over a 1/2 inch. You get his scarf. You get 3 gumdrop buttons. They're actually wood. And then you get some little adhesive squares to attach the buttons and to keep your scarf in place. All right, so instead of me opening these packets, we're gonna put those aside. And I'm gonna use jars, okay? So I have out, I don't know what happened to my Peachy Keen. I think I ran out because I couldn't find mine. But I did pull out the Bark and the Camel. And then I thought I had the Sunset Drive. Do you guys remember Sunset Drive? It's like that light peachy color. I thought that would be good for his, and it's just for his cheeks. Or in case you do other parts with it. But then I thought Marvelous would be cute because that's pink. And then do you remember a few months back we had two paste colors. I think you got them free if you placed an order for a certain amount, something like that. Dear Diary. It's more of a subdued pink. And I thought that went along better. Like you could tell these colors are very calm and cool versus if I did the Marvelous, or a peach. Like that color, the Sunset Drive could also work, but I like that Dear Diary with it. So that's what we're gonna use. All right, and then like I said, I'm not sure if we're gonna need black or not. White is also good. We do need white, but instead of white, I'm going to use our vanilla. Okay, so that is our palette for today. The gingerbread, I know he's so cute. He is so stinking adorable. All right, so if you are a retail customer, it's regular price. If you're a Perks member, you can subscribe to my club and get 30% off every month off of your club amount. If you're a designer like myself, then you have the chance to get it at 40% off of the retail. So give that some thought. If you need some more information about being a Perks member or a designer like myself, let me know. I am happy to share. We don't have any quotas that you have to hit on a monthly basis. If you subscribe as a designer or a Perks member, you pay $20 per month, but then they flip it right back to you to use at your discretion, and it's good for 30 days. So you have 30 days to spend that $20 if you wish. You guys, that's a no-brainer, right? Okay, let's start because I cannot wait. Let's open this guy up. I am probably going to do a lot of projects with him because, like I said, I love gingerbreads. And I'm thinking I might cut like these pieces out of wood. So just kind of like our chubbies, those Arctic animals, the polar bear and the penguin. Wouldn't it be cute to make like the bow where you can add it on and kind of just build dimension? I think that would be adorable. All right, let's start. Very demure. There you go. On spot. That is spot on, Mary. All right, let's get this guy cut up. We're going to get all his parts cut apart. Here's his face. It's labeled buttons, so you could do heart buttons if you wanted to instead of the round buttons. You don't have to use that red and white buttons. You can just use the transfer. This is his cheeks, his or hers. Ooh, wouldn't that be fun if they came out with a girly? That would be so fun. They need a girly. He needs a companion. Maybe that'll come. Hopefully that'll come. Hopefully that'll be a little surprise this month. I think that would be fun. All right. So we got those all. Do I want a bow tie or a bow? So the bow tie, you can make him a boy or a girl with a little bow tie. That's why I think these pieces would be fun as cutouts. So maybe we wait. Maybe we wait on that. You can do a candy cane. Here's his icing though on his arms. So I think and his feet, his legs. I want to do that. I do like that. Let's cut those pieces out. And then eventually I will get to making some cutouts. We're just a tad busy over here, preparing for a wedding. That is long overdue. The colors, yes. I know, they look really good together. All right. First things first, let's get this guy. Okay, you guys, take a look at this. Do you see this little bend out here? That is this, okay? So I need to flip him. So in case you wanted to paint him a different color ahead of time or something like that. All right, what color should we make him? I'm trying to think what they made him, let's see. Let's see what Couture did on theirs. Oops. Let's see if I can find it on their page. Or you know what? I'm going to look in my photos. I have photos of him. Looks like they did camel. Oh, I see what they did. This is what they did. I'll show you guys. They did a camel gingerbread. and then brown. The bark. That's what they did, but I'm not. I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna make my guy a little darker, and we're gonna do white. We're gonna do white for his icing and his face. That's what I'm gonna do. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So let's go back. Let's go back to our live. Okay. Okay. Or you can paint the body with the camel and then come in with the bark, because he will have just a little bit of an outline. That might be fun too. Let's do that. We're just doing all kinds of things. Brand new. Do I not have one open? I should have one open. Yep, I got one open. Love me some camel. All right, let's get a brush. And we're gonna paint our guy first. So make sure that little bend corresponds with that little bend, okay? I'm just gonna dip right in, and we're gonna paint him up using our chalk paste. You can use acrylic paint or other chalk paints if you wish. But I do like using ours because then I know it's going to coordinate with everything else I use it with. There won't be any question if they're going to match. Okay, a little bit more for his arm. Didn't wet it ahead of time, so it's drying pretty quickly here. Kind of doing a cross hatch kind of look. We're gonna let him dry. Let's help him out a bit. Then we're gonna do the bark on top. Or you guys could do espresso, that's also a good color if you don't like the colors that they give you. Yeah, you could do that, cut a shirt. I think this would be cute on a shirt too. We're also going to give him a quick coat of wax. Okay. Let's see. Let's switch out my little thing here. Not to rub it on too hard here because we're going to just buff it. Okay. Oh, I'm going to get a little paper towel here. And I'm just gonna lightly rub that in. You could paint this whole gingerbread like a color. I've seen people go around it with like a different color. Okay. All right, now we can bring our transfer over. And because we are waxed, you can just go ahead and line it up. I'm going to adjust the bottom a little bit here. Smooth it out. My gosh, he's gonna be cute. Let's get our bark open. Let's get another squeegee. Okay. And just chalk it. All the way around, just like we always do. I really think this will be a fun t-shirt. You guys can do kitchen towels. This is gonna be a fun one. Okay, let's put that back. What else would you do with this guy? What else? T-shirts. You could do like pot holders. That would be fun. He is a nice size. Little stand up on a tiered tray. All right, let's get it off. Aw. Oh, how cute. Look at him. How fun is that? Okay. Let's get that dry. All those little specks are part of the transfer. I think the white will look really good, or the vanilla, I should say. Right, we want to make sure this is good and dry. Another little, let's see, we're going to do a little face. So let's get that waxed up. We're going to do a little line on his hands, down the center, his feet. Just adding a little wax. There's a little bit of wax left over here. Okay. Let's just kind of lightly buff that. Okay, now let's put this aside. We are gonna do his face, and I think I'm gonna do it, I think I'm just gonna do it all in white. This is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna fuzz it a little bit on my shirt here. Okay, let's see. Where do we want his face? His cutesy little face. Let's make sure he's okay. Where's my vanilla? Get out vanilla. Another squeegee. And do his entire face. I think black would be too dark, so that's why we're doing vanilla. Okay, put that back for a moment. Take it off gently. Look at him. He's cute. So cute. Okay, then we need to do, they really don't say if these are hands or legs, so I'm going to assume, I think the smaller ones are going to be the hands, I'm guessing. I'm gonna guess. Okay, so we're just, I didn't divide these, so we're gonna go kind of right there with that. Chalk that side. Oh my God, he's so cute. And then I was going to use this one again on the other side, but it'll be like the reverse. So maybe you do have to use the other one. We'll use the other one just to keep things different. Let's do his leg. Right about there. Oh man, wouldn't it be nice if they sold the gingerbread man separately so you could make like a gazillion of them? So darn cute. Oh my, these guys are cute. Chalk, if you can hear me, I would love to have more cutouts. Okay, is this the same angle? It's close, close enough. Chalk that. Pull that, oh my gosh, he is so cute. Are you guys loving this? Okay, who wants to subscribe? Who wants this? Because he is a cutie. Cutie patootie. Comment club if you're ready to subscribe so that you get this guy. Oh my gosh. He's so cute. All right, so cute. Oh my gosh. All right, let's get this dry. I don't know if I'm going to do the buttons. Like, I think I'm going to, maybe we just chalk the buttons instead of applying them. guys, come on. He's adorable. So cute. What did I do the buttons? Are they over here? So that would be if we put them on, which you could chalk on because we have heart buttons, or we have just circle buttons. I guess we can apply that. That way we can use our ribbon. Oh my gosh, she's too cute. Let's do the cheeks. Okay, let's do the cheeks. So the cheeks are already positioned so that all you have to do is lay it down wherever you want his cheeks to go. And I'm going to do the Dear Diary. Let's see how that looks. Dear Diary. It's not one of our regular colors. It was one of those promo colors we had a few months back. Oh my goodness, he is gonna look so stinking cute. Oh, how adorable is he? He is adorbs. He's so cute. Remember that little stage I was in? Oh my gosh, so cute. Everything was so cute. Now I kind of think I have to do the heart buttons and not do the solid buttons, because I think the red would throw it off, and then I feel like we won't use that. We'll use that. We'll use this on a different project. Okay, we're gonna do lots of projects with this guy because he's too stinking cute. Too cute. And this palette, I think, is a more subdued palette, or more of a neutral palette. So if you decorate that way, you definitely could just use whatever colors are in your palette. If you decorate with purples or silvers and golds, you can definitely change up the way this guy looks. So darling. Oh, he's just too cute. Oh my goodness. You guys, I love him. Okay, there you have it. There's our Gumdrop buttons, Club Couture, or as I would like to say, my Gingy. Look at him. He's so cute. If you're really creative and you want to chop off his leg, you could do the whole oh snap thing, but we're not going to cut off his leg. We like him just the way he is. Like, so I think it would be kind of cool to like paint him this color, the Dear Diary. That would be neat to have that on the side, but white also works because we did the vanilla. Oh, I love him. I love him. Can he get any cuter? Not me. He's so cute. My little Gingy. Now I want to watch Shrek. He's adorable. All right, guys. Thanks for helping me finish our resin projects. And again, in 2 days, we're going to wait 48 hours for that the tray to cure, because we pasted a pattern on there and then we covered it with a very, very small layer of resin. So we need to let that dry for 48 hours. and then it'll be hard. And then, of course, we played with our October Club Couture transfer. So if you need this Gingy in your life, then you need to comment club. All right. If you want to hear anything more about perks or being about a designer, just maybe comment info, and I'll give you that info as well. All right. Thanks for stopping by. Happy October. I'll see you again soon.